Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 3 of working from home. All right, so sending you guys little morning air hugs, air hugs. Make sure you have your notebook and a pencil, and we're just going to jump right into our lesson. As you've read, today we're going to be learning how to multiply tenths by whole numbers. So tenths meaning decimals, and that's what we're doing today. All right, so our goal is to multiply decimal tenths by whole numbers. And for those of you who do remember, multiplying decimals is what we reviewed, I think, about in November. But we're just going to go ahead and go back just to multiplying whole numbers. All right, so go ahead and pause the video. You're going to write number 1 review, and here's your first problem. Go ahead and pause. Okay, so we know when you multiply, we always start from the ones place, then we multiply the tens place, then the hundreds place. So let's begin. 5 times 3, 15, carry the 1, right, because it's in the tens place. Then 5 times 4 is 20 plus 1, 21. All right, so 21. Then 5 times 1 is 5 plus 2, we have 715. Put a check mark if you got that right. Okay, go ahead and try one more by yourself. Okay, so let's begin. 7 times 3 is 21. 6 times 3 is 18 plus 2, which is 20. And then 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. All right, easy stuff. You guys did really good. So now go ahead and skip a line, and you're going to write decimal tenths, and we're going to practice multiplying. Your first problem is 14.3 times 5. That looks familiar. For those of you who do know how to do it, go ahead and answer. For those of you who just need a refresher, this is the key to decimals. So you only need to know 3 things. Number 1, all you have to do when you are multiplying decimals is just find the product first. Just multiply it normally. Ignore this here. So you're going to do 143 times 5. Number 2, you count the decimal places from the right. So you're going to start from the right and you're just going to count. So boing, that's 1. So it's 1 decimal place. Number 3, once you find your product, you place the decimal in the same number of places from the right as in the factor. So if I move my decimal over once, it is 1 decimal place. When I find my answer, I just got to move it over once. All right, so go ahead and give that a try. And once you're done, pause the video, answer, and then we'll go over it. Okay, all right, so let's begin. 5 times 3 is 15, so I got 1 and my 5. Then 5 times 4 plus 1, 21. And then 5 times 1 plus 2 is 7. So we already did number 1. Now we're going to do number 2. It is 1 decimal place, so I'm going to do the same thing. So number 3, I'm just going to put my decimal. All right, so 14.3 times 5 is 71.5. If you look, we did the same exact thing. We just counted the decimal place at the end. And that's all you have to remember for decimals. So when we multiply hundreds, thousands, you just got to count the decimal places and move it over from the right. Okay, go ahead and try letter B and C by yourself. Press pause and we will go over the answers. Okay, letter B. 7 times 6 is 42. 5 times 6 is 30 plus 4, 34. Last one, 6 times 4 plus 3, 2,742. But it is 1 decimal place over, so I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom. There you go. 274.2. All right, for letter C, one more. 9 times 4 is 36. 3 and 6. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 3 is 23. So 23. 4 times 0 is 0 plus 2 is 2. And then 4 times 2 is 8. All right, let's go ahead and do number 2. Count the decimal places. So we have 1. Same thing for our answer. We have 1. So our answer is 823.6. Put a check mark if you got those all right. All right, again, you can just go back if you need a little bit more help, but let's go ahead and move on to number 3. Skip a line and write by yourself. we're going to answer two word problems together. Okay, a fruit pie uses 1.3 kilograms of peaches, 50.5 grams of ground almonds, and 2 packages of ricotta cheese. Hosanna needs to make 4 pies for a family gathering. Question A. How much of each ingredient is needed? So you need to have 3 answers. You need to find peaches, you got to find almonds, ground almonds, and ricotta. So if I have my answer for 1 pie, I got to multiply that how many times? 4 times. So go ahead and take your peaches. You're going to write 1.3 times 4, and you're going to do the same thing for almonds and ricotta. Okay, pause the video and go ahead. Make sure your notebook looks exactly as this page does. Okay, pause, and then you can unpause when you're finished. Okay, so peaches, we have 5.2 kilograms. For almonds, we have 202 grams, not 2020. We have 202 because our decimal placement. And our last one, we have 8 packages of ricotta. All right, excellent job. Our final question. 1 kilogram of peaches costs $9. What is the total cost of peaches needed? So because we have our answer already, we got to figure out how much is the total. So if we have 1 kilo is $9, how much would this be? So all you have to do is take 5.2 times $9. Okay, pause the video. All right, so it should cost $46.80. That is a lot of peaches. All right, so the total cost of peaches is $46.80. All right, everyone, excellent job today on your lesson. So for your homework today, it is Nelson Link 9.3. So I'm going to go ahead and go here. All right, so here, you're going to click the link, take you to your homework, and you just have 9 questions today. Be sure to copy the problem, show your work, and this is the same exact problem we did, just instead of pie, we are doing pizza, and it's Julia. All right, so be sure to show your answers. Good job, everyone, for just writing that all down. Message me if you need any help or if you have any questions. All right, everybody, great job today.